Jakarta is located on the island of Java and the current capital of Indonesia, but not for long. Known as the fastest sinking city in the world, Jakarta is subsiding by an average of 25 centimeters per year. The area stands at an average of 7 meters above sea level, but the critical subsidence problem has over 40% of the region below the threshold. Most affected by the environmental changes is northern Jakarta, which had over 400,000 residents displaced from floods earlier this year. Why is the region sinking so rapidly? Well, a lack of proper infrastructure, federal regulations, and alternative resources is to blame. The excessive depletion of aquifers is what's causing the city to subside. Clean water isn't readily available. Water authorities are only able to meet about 40% of the population needs. This has forced many home and business owners to resort to pumping water from the aquifers deep underground. There is no means of control for the water pumping, and it is completely legal. If that was not enough, Jakarta sits on swampland with 13 rivers running through it. Even on a good day, the area is prone to flooding. Combine that with rising sea levels, and it comes as no surprise why projections estimate that 95% of the city will be submerged by 2050. The region has begun efforts to construct the Great Garada, a 32-kilometer outer seawall being built across Jakarta Bay. But even if successful, it will only serve as an interim measure. The only real solution would be to stop all pumping of the aquifers and replenish them. However, that would be very expensive and it would require clean water sources of which the region lacks. Although Jakarta has 13 rivers flowing through it, they are extremely polluted. The greatest problem Jakarta is up against is that the residents have accepted the current state and future of the city. They see no light at the end of the tunnel for the area, and likewise neither does their government. In a recent announcement, the Indonesian government has decided to relocate its capital to the island of Borneo, an initiative that will cost nearly $33 billion. The government plans to relocate over 1.5 million federal workers by 2024 to Borneo. This is alarming to scientists because it only serves as a human relief and not environmental. Borneo has one of the largest remaining forested areas in Southeast Asia and is considered to be a global diversity hotspot. Scientists are worried the negative factors driving poor sustainability on Java could be transferred. Jakarta is a prime example of failed adaptation and poor sustainability, a future that many other regions will face if environmental impact are not considered and changes are not made.